Welcome back to the channel, where today we're taking a detailed look at something truly unexpected, the return of a legend. Yes, after decades of absence, Citroën has revived the iconic 2CV. And the 2025 model is unlike anything we've seen before, but does it live up to the name? Is it just a retro gimmick, or is there genuine substance behind the charming shell? Let's dive deep into every corner of the surprising reimagining. At first glance, the front of the 2025 2CV pays homage to its historical roots with a modern twist. The rounded headlamps remain, mounted slightly higher than usual, just like the original. But now, they're LED units with a stylish DRL signature that forms a subtle outline of the old-school lamp housing. The minimalist grille still echoes that quirky smile, but this time it's more sculpted and functional, helping with airflow to the electric powertrain beneath. A subtle Citroen chevron badge floats within a mesh panel, blending retro flair. With contemporary elegance moving around the side, this is where the blend of old and new becomes even more obvious. The signature corrugated steel pattern returns, this time not for structural necessity, but as a design statement. It's stamped into aluminum panels that help reduce weight while maintaining durability. The roof is now a retractable fabric setup, still manual like the original, giving you that open-air picnic vibe experience with a flick of the wrist. The pronounced wheel arches remain, but they now hug modern 17-inch alloys with a vintage-inspired pattern. The short overhangs and tall rooflines stay true to the original's proportions, but every surface has been tightened and refined for modern tastes. The rear keeps things charmingly simple. Two vertical LED taillights sit at each corner, softly echoing the rectangular shapes of yesteryear. There's a distinct bulge in the rear hatch that hints at the storage compartment beneath, and a small integrated spoiler adds just a hint of modern aerodynamic utility. There are no fake exhaust tips because, frankly, this car doesn't need them. It's fully electric, and proudly so. Step inside and the story takes an even more interesting turn. The 2CV's cabin is nothing like what you'd find in today's average compact car. That's a good thing. It's minimalistic, yet warm. The dashboard is a nod to the original's sheet metal simplicity, but now rendered in recycled materials with soft touch finishes. There's a single horizontal display strip running across the dash that shows speed, battery range, and basic media info, keeping distractions minimal. You won't find an oversized touchscreen here. Instead, physical knobs control the essentials: temperature, fan speed, and audio volume, because not everything needs to be an app. The seats are beautifully simple, hammock-style suspensions underneath lightweight frames wrapped in recycled fabric. They're shockingly comfortable and easy to adjust, and they encourage that laid-back, carefree driving posture the 2CV was always known for. In the back, legroom is surprisingly generous thanks to the tall roof and flat floor, and the rear bench folds flat for decent cargo space. Now, let's talk about what's under the hood under the floor. The 2025 2CV is powered by a modest but efficient electric motor, delivering around 90 horsepower and 160 Newton-meters of torque. That may not sound like much, but it's more than enough to move this featherweight vehicle with spirit. 0 to 60 takes just under 10 seconds, and the top speed is limited to about 85 miles per hour, not blistering, but definitely adequate for city and suburban cruising. The steering is light, the turning circle is impressively tight, and the suspension, the suspension is still a highlight. Using a modern reinterpretation of the original's interconnected spring system, it soaks up bumps and uneven roads with grace that even modern crossovers could envy. The battery offers a real-world range of around 200 miles. And while that might not sound like Tesla territory, remember what this car is meant to be: an urban daily driver, not a road trip warrior. It charges via standard Type 2 and CCS, with an 80% top-up available in about 30 minutes at a fast charger. In terms of pricing, the 2CV is surprisingly competitive. The base model starts at around $23,000 USD or 21,000 euros in Europe, with slightly more equipped trims reaching up to $27,000. That includes essentials like regenerative braking, wireless CarPlay, and a basic driver assist suite. No bloated tech packages or luxury add-ons here. Citroën has kept the car delightfully honest and affordable, just like the original was intended to be. So who is this car really for? If you're a nostalgia enthusiast, this car speaks directly to your heart. But it's also a brilliant option for city dwellers, students, retirees, or anyone who wants something uniquely stylish without buying into the crossover craze. It's fun, it's approachable, and it's refreshingly different from the tech-heavy, over-designed cars flooding the market. Of course, it won't be for everyone. If you're after luxury finishes, high-speed performance, or loads of in-car entertainment, this probably isn't your ride. But if you want something simple, functional, and full of character, the 2CV might just be the antidote to modern car fatigue. That wraps up our in-depth look at the 2025 Citroën 2CV. It's a beautiful reminder that sometimes going back to basics is the most radical move a car maker can make. A car like this isn't about specs, about spirit. And in that department, the 2CV delivers more than its fair share. If you enjoyed this review, give it a thumbs up, leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of automotive design and innovation. Until next time, drive safe and stay curious.